Hey, welcome back to the s.cast. So we've arrived at the end of the year, studying for finals, wrapping up classes, enjoying the gorgeous weather. And in a couple days they're going to remodel Allen Gates, which that's going to be crazy. And I feel like I don't know why they're doing that. It hasn't even been around that long. What? Oh. Oh. So they're remodeling Bliss, which makes so much more sense. Yeah, and that's going to be interesting. But I feel like we really shouldn't focus on the past. We should really be looking toward the future. And the future, as we all know, involves portables. Yeah, and there's been a lot of controversy recently over naming these potent portables, which I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of interesting suggestions, like Uncle Wigglebottom's cabin, as well as a lot of Harry Potter themed ideas, which just seems like a dangerous idea. So here's what I think we should do with the portables. I think the name should represent aspects of everyday lakeside life, such as if we have one more economic speaker, Hall, the really 8 absent unexcused building, It's Raining on May Day Again Center, and Hal Hall, which I think has kind of a nice ring to it. And I feel like these lakeside names would help us grow closer together as a community. Also, I am very much in favor of digging out the softball field to put in moats between the portables. And we could float from portable to portable on small barges like this, which could be driven by young, naive freshmen. And it would be just like Venice. This is just a thought. So I can hardly believe it, but this is the last s.cast episode of the year. I feel like over these last, 18 or so episodes, we've really built a personal connection, just because we've shared so many good times together. Like that episode where I dressed up as a woman, and the one where I talked about college, the very first episode. I mean, the list just goes on and on. And, well, this about wraps it up for this year. I will be back. So email me if you have any ideas for what I should talk about next year. But just for you, here's a little taste of some of the things I might be talking about. For those new to Lakeside, recently arrived, full of fresh-eyed innocence, the real scoop on what's going on at Lakeside. Plus, tips to keep your head above water and look like you know what you're talking about. Remember that one assembly where Oki claimed Lakeside had 39 bathrooms on campus? Next year, I'm going to prove that, along with a special sidekick. A final definitive word on such important debates as Harry Potter versus Twilight, science versus religion, skiing versus snowboarding, apples versus oranges. Plus, an incredible set of correspondents who will be joining me on this very screen. You'll see all that right here when we return right after this summer. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.